Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year. Hope you guys are having a great start to 2017. Today's video, I'm starting off fresh. We are starting with a first impression of a new foundation. It's of the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. Now, I am so excited to try this. You guys know if you watch my videos that I've done reviews of both the Pro Matte and the Pro Glow. If you guys haven't checked those out, I'll be sure to leave them in the description box for you guys. But I'm a fan of these. I think I personally prefer the Pro Matte over the Pro Glow just because it provides me a little bit more coverage and that matte finish, which I obviously prefer because I have more of an oilier skin type. But the Total Cover is supposed to be a little bit different because it's supposed to provide full coverage. So just to quickly touch on this, it's a weightless full coverage foundation. It's supposed to give you a natural finish, wear up to 24 hours, provide that high coverage. So the ranking is low, medium, and high. This is high. Both of these are medium coverages, and it's supposed to give you an air-like texture. Now, I got the most incredible PR package. Just to quickly say, I did go to the stores myself the day after Christmas trying to look for this. It wasn't in stores yet, but then literally the next day, I was sent all 12 shades. All 12 shades. So we're gonna have some fun today. I'm gonna try and find my perfect match, and I'm gonna do some swatches for you guys. I think just right off the bat though, looking at them, I think the 305 is gonna be my perfect color because it has the most yellow to it. The 304, which is the lighter shade, has a little bit too much pink. And the 306, the one shade darker, just looks really dark. So I'm gonna give this a quick shake. Ooh, it sounds thick. And you guys are catching me at a really good time for a foundation review because I am all broken out from here down. I don't know what it's from. Maybe all the holiday sweets, I'm not sure, but it's terrible. Whoa! What is this? I'm gonna go ahead and apply this with a brush on this side. And I think that is a pretty good color match. It's a little bit light, but I think most of these do oxidize a tad. So it sets really quickly. I was not expecting that. And like once it sets in place, it's really hard to blend it out. And my first look at it, it's making my skin look really dry. And today was the one day that I used a mattifying primer. I used the Urban Decay De-Slick. So on this side of the face, I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm gonna also reapply my moisturizer, give it some time to set, and then I'm gonna redo this. I'm also gonna try using the Beauty Blender on this side. I cannot get over this, you guys. This is just so weird. I think I definitely prefer the application with a Beauty Blender. This side looks a lot smoother. It doesn't look as dry, but I will say that I was actually expecting more coverage than this with one layer, so I'm gonna try doing a second layer on top and see if we can get it a little bit better. When it first hits the skin, it looks really gray too, but I think as you blend it out, it becomes a little bit better. So I have just completely lifted that first layer off. Like right here, I'm missing foundation, and I give it time to dry in between, so I'm not really sure what that's about. And it looks streaky. I'm gonna try it again with a brush, but this time smooth it out on the back of my hand first. I don't know, guys. It feels like I'm just moving it all around, and I'm not building up coverage, and it looks dry. And when you really look at it, I feel like it draws more attention to your pores, and it's just showing like every bit of texture that you have on your face. I'm gonna take this side off too because I wanna start with a clean slate. I'm gonna use a brush again because the Beauty Blender just did not work. And that's crazy because the Beauty Blender never fails me. It does have a really mousse-like texture, but it feels really stiff. Like it's not a creamy mousse, it's more like you're tugging at your skin to blend it out, and I don't think it's very blendable. Alright, I just wanted to give you guys one last look at the foundation before I go and apply the rest of my face to try and make me look and feel a little bit more like myself. But right now I'm not crazy about it just because I don't feel like it's enhancing anything. All right, let's just get down to the facts. I just spent a significant amount of time over by the window looking at my face in natural light and then some time by the mirror in this room lighting, and I have some pros, I have some cons. Let's start with the pros. I think that the more I have the foundation on, like the longer it sits on my skin, it's wearing on me in the sense that I feel like it's mixing with my oils, and from afar it doesn't look as dry, but when you come up close, I still think it looks pretty dry and textured. I would definitely cap out at 2 layers. I wouldn't do anything more than that because you're gonna look really cakey, like my cheeks right now. Super heavy. Another thing, it's not creasing as much as some of the other foundations I own. So in my expression lines, I don't feel like it's like one of those super liquidy foundations that creases like around the under eyes as well. I'm not seeing that. And as for my cons, the 2 biggest ones that kind of throw the whole foundation off for me, number 1 is it's super fussy. Like I just don't like the amount of time that it takes to get your foundation where it needs to be. Like I don't have time for that in the mornings, and I just don't want to spend that much time trying to perfect it. I don't like how patchy it was, and I feel like I couldn't find a solution to not have it look blotchy. And number 2, I don't agree that it has full coverage because this is called a total coverage foundation and I didn't think it had that. Simple. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm really bummed because I usually love L'Oreal foundations, and this is the first foundation in general that I haven't loved, being interested in a long time. I think the only thing I haven't mentioned is price. In the US it goes for about $12.99 and in Canada it's about $19.99. And just who would I recommend it to? I definitely wouldn't recommend it to anybody who has dry skin. Like stay really far away from it. And if you had oily skin, I think it's definitely worth a try. Not everybody's skin works the same. My skin usually works pretty well with every foundation, which is why I love so many of them, but this is like the first one in a long time that just didn't mesh. That's the word I'm looking for. I promised you swatches, so let's do that. So here's shades 301 through 306. My shade, which was 305, I think is the most yellow goldeny tone out of the bunch. And then 306, like it takes a big jump between 305 and 306, I noticed. And then shades 307 through 312. 309 is super goldeny, almost olive toned. And then you have a few darker tones, but I think that this line could use a little more color range. So that's it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe if you're new. You can also click this box right here to check out one of my vlogs. I do have a vlog channel. It's called Life with Trina. And if you guys do plan on trying out this foundation, let me know what you thought of it in the comments. If you have any suggestions for me on how to make it work, I want to hear those too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.